Good evening everyone. I am Arpita Banerjee and we will be doing one sum today from CBSE 10th Standard Maths, and this is your chapter number 8, that is trigonometry. So to prove these trigonometric identities, we need to use the three identities which already we have learnt. I will be writing the identities first and then we will be solving this sum. So the first identity is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. This is our first identity. Second one is 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. And the third identity we have is 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. So we need to use these three identities wherever they are applicable, and along with that we have to use some trigonometrical relationship of the ratios, which are like tan theta is equal to sin theta upon cos theta. Second is cot theta is equal to cos theta upon sin theta. Then we have sec theta is equal to 1 upon cos theta. We have cosec theta is equal to 1 upon sin theta. Mostly we are going to use these relationships. Apart from that also you have already studied how to find out the trigonometrical ratios and all that, but normally we are not going to use this in this proving sums. Okay, so let us solve this sum now. We will take the left hand side and we will write down tan A plus sec A as it is. Then there is a minus sign. Now in place of this 1, we are going to the second identity, that is sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. We can even say from here sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. So in place of 1 we are going to write sec square theta minus tan square theta. Here our theta is A, so we are going to write A. Okay, this is A is the angle only, so don't worry about it. The next one, the denominator will remain same, that is tan A minus sec A plus 1. Now see, this is my A square minus B square, and we have the identity for A square minus B square, that is A plus B into A minus B. So we are going to write that tan A plus sec A will remain as it is, minus this thing I am going to write now sec A plus tan A, which is my A plus B, into sec A minus tan A, which is my A minus B. So I wrote A square minus B square is A plus B into A minus B. Denominator I am going to continue with the same thing, tan A minus sec A plus 1. Now from the numerator I can take tan A plus sec A common. Both the terms have got tan A plus sec A, so I can take it common. So let us take this common, tan A plus sec A. Now here only 1 remains, so you write 1, then minus this one, so minus sec A and minus plus tan A. So we have this in the numerator and denominator is same, tan A minus sec A plus 1. Now see, in the numerator also we got tan A minus sec A plus 1, denominator also tan A minus sec A plus 1. So these two quantities will get cancelled. So we have only tan A plus sec A. Now we are going to resolve this into sin and cos. Tan A is equal to, we can see here, sin A upon cos A. So we are going to write sin A upon cos A, and sec A we can write 1 upon cos A. So the LCM is cos A here. We are getting sin A plus 1. Now look at your right hand side. It is 1 plus sin A upon cos A. We already got it. Sin A plus 1 upon cos A. We are just going to write it in this manner, the way it is given in the right hand side. So we got our right hand side and the sum is proved. So by using the trigonometrical identities, we can prove all the sums like this. Definitely it needs a lot of practice, but then normally we this sum, particularly this sum, is having a trick, that is in place of 1 you write sec square A minus tan square A. Then you get the sum very easily. Thank you so much.